Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the ball squirts out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the 1st down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job, because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. Got room at the 35. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other. Job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
From the red zone, it's Roberts. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Mountaineers! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. A 3rd and long coming up here. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure coming. Buys a little. Oh, he's going backwards. In trouble and down he goes. A tremendous loss. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet really.
And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, South Alabama. What a great play by the defense, and paying it off with the interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Lopez to pass. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On third down, going up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He spins that thing down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Sometimes those big targets at wide receiver almost spoil you. You think, just throw it in the area code. Well, that didn't work that time.
No, might need to get a new phone. That phone didn't work if you were searching for the area.
Pulls it in on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more.
Number 35 on the field goal.
Splits the uprights. Good. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down for this offense. Lopez wants to fire. Gets it to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Bringing it back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The AT unit on the field. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
He's loose down the middle. Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars! And that one will give them the lead.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Quick strike complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. After that last completion, it's second down. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Able to get one down to the 15. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Snap it to the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd?
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Old Dominion is going to enjoy the trip back to Norfolk after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Ballard Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair. Offense set on 1st down. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They get him down after he makes the catch. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, South Alabama! The defense with the scoop and score. Oh, man, the defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Finally pulled down, but not. change for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to pound their way in. He will not get there. Stopped on the 2-point conversion try, and they still trail by 1 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars! And once he got loose, it was all over. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot, and that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Snags it down the right side. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, App State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And you got half your work done now. Great execution, getting the score, but now we got to go for 2. Under 2 minutes left in the game. We don't know if we're going to get the football back. We get our 2-point play ready, and we roll with it.
That keeps the score. South Alabama, 38. App State, 36.
This looks like the regular kickoff unit coming onto the field, and I would think with just a timeout left at this juncture, you got to send the hands guys out and try to get an onside kick. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense.
Welcome to Kidd Brewer Stadium, home to the Giant Killers, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Brewer, North Carolina has really been excited for this matchup that we have in store. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the App State Mountaineers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Using his legs, it's Roberts. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. On the run, still looking. He fires it out to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now they'll run the draw. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Marshall quick to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the returner is stopped. At Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Using his legs, it's Roberts. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage. Run the quarterback sneak. Get the first down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tucker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the ground. He's got it again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Got his man.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Marshall offense makes